Jill Simonello, and this week I figured I would do something a little bit different for my car du jour review. I'm in a GR Corolla, and as you will notice, I'm not actually driving. My husband is. And part of that is because, yeah, I really like this car. If you saw the other video I've done on this, I really feel like this could be a car that we would own. And we currently have a GTI. So, what I wanted to do is I wanted my husband to drive, and I wanted to get his opinion on what he thinks of the Toyota GR Corolla, and if he agrees with me, to see if this is a car that we could own. Now, in this video, what I'm going to do is we're going to go through his opinions. I'm going to tell you some of the things that I don't like on this vehicle, and then we're going to check out the cargo area, because that could be a potential pain point. So,
deal breaker.
Could be.
Deal breaker.
Could be. So, let's just check it out. Let's check out this week's car du jour. All right, so I figure we'll flip the camera around for this, and he does not have to look at the camera because, you know, he is driving. But I want to know what you think. What do you think of the GR Corolla?
That's an open-ended question. I mean, for the most part, I like it. The shifting is easy. It's got a nice high release point on the clutch, which is nice. I don't have too many complaints. I like the fact that it's got a volume knob. Everything's where I expect it to be, which is nice.
So he doesn't get to drive my test cars usually. I got special permission for him to drive the GR Corolla. One, because I'm leaving for Rebelle in a couple days, and I know that I'm going to be taking a nap as soon as I stop filming this, because I'm trying to get all the sleep that I can. But two, this is, like I said, it's a car that I feel like I want to own. So how does this compare to your GTI?
It's hard to, I mean, look, I'm only driving on the highway for a couple hundred miles there and back, so it's hard not to have it for day-to-day driving to do a comparison in that respect, which is where I typically use. I don't know if my golf clubs would fit in the trunk. I don't know what storage is like back there, because I carry a lot of stuff with me on a day-to-day basis. That's a hard question to answer.
All right, so that's why we're going to be checking out the cargo area. Is there anything that you don't like on the GR Corolla?
Yeah, the heated steering wheel. I think it's useless.
Okay, I like the heated steering wheel, so that stays. The heated seats, the heated steering wheel. This has cloth seats like our GTI does. Obviously,
yeah,
you know, it has the manual transmission.
But it's not a golf ball.
But it's not a golf ball. So I will say there are some finishing touches on this that, you know, I kind of miss, like the plaid seats, the golf ball for the shift knob. But it's funny because throughout this whole thing, my husband had kept asking me what I didn't like about it. I'm like, I'm not going to tell you because I want to see if you don't like the same thing. And he didn't bring it up. So here it is. This is what I don't like about the GR Corolla. And I have to scroll here to show you. It does not have a console area or armrest to store stuff in. So if you are going to store stuff, you're going to have to use the glove box. And I mean, okay, this is a decent sized glove box, but there is no armrest or anything like that to store stuff. And to me, that is a bit of a problem. Now, one other thing that I don't like is going to be the wireless charger. And yeah, okay, I have a thing with wireless chargers. I kind of hate them in most vehicles because they don't work well and they overheat your phone. And this one falls on the does not work well side of the spectrum, because I put my phone in there and it never actually was able to pick up my phone to charge it. So, and it has this little button here that you can turn it on and turn it off. And even going through that, still wasn't picking up my phone. So, in saying those things, how do you feel about the two things that I don't like about the vehicle?
I mean, yeah, the armrest thing, for me, it's not a deal breaker, but it does suck. I mean, this is exactly where the cup holders are in the current vehicle, so it's fine. I'm not a fan of where the whatchamacallit,
Oh, the USB ports are?
yeah.
So this, I should point out, this only has USB-C ports, jacks, and so you've got a USB-C jack here and a USB-C jack here, and because he did not have a USB-C cord for his phone, we have a little converter in this
But still, that's
right here.
Even that's in an odd place.
All right, so you don't like that. Deal breaker?
No, it's just in an odd place.
So what would be the deal breaker?
Storage.
All right, so
I mean, the engine's fine. It's peppy. It's 100 more horsepower than I currently have. Using E85 gas, which is less expensive than what I'm currently using. So that's kind of nice. And I'm guessing this car doesn't eat oil.
that's true. Your car is currently eating oil.
Yes. Thank you, Volkswagen.
All right, so those are just some quick driving impressions from a GTI owner, daily driver. I like how this drives. I really like the driving position in the GR Corolla better than the GTI. I feel like I have a much more comfortable position in terms of where my legs fit and reaching the clutch. You know, in terms of distance from the steering wheel, I like how the Corolla drives better. I love the GTI, again, like I said, for some of the finishing touches, but yeah, I like how this drives. But as he pointed out, the deal breaker could be storage. So when next you see us in like 2 seconds, we'll be checking out to see whether his golf clubs fit and what the storage area looks like. All right, we are back in Chicago and we have the GR Corolla and there we go, our GTI. And the last thing that we wanted to check out is cargo space, and more specifically to see if golf clubs will fit in the Corolla. So let's check it out. All right, so we are walking around to the back of the GTI right now, and you can see this is the cargo area for the GTI. It dips down a little bit, and he's got a lot of junk in here, but it dips down a little bit, and here you have the golf clubs. So now we are going to go over to the Corolla and see how the golf clubs fit. I mean, that's a lot of stuff.
It's not happening.
All right. Okay, Mr. Naysayer there, he was like, nope, it's not happening. Nope, nope, nope. But the golf clubs fit.
I am pleasantly surprised.
Say that again?
I am pleasantly surprised.
All right, so the golf clubs fit, but the question is going to be whether the rest of the crap that he has in the trunk will also fit. So I don't know. I think it's time for a final...
Most of that crap shouldn't be in my trunk anyhow. It should be in the house.
There you go. So the final...
It just happens to fit there, so it hasn't moved.
Okay, so if we got the GR Corolla, it would go away. So...
Yes.
You're...
Well, no, it would go away. It would just go in the house, not the car.
Fine. Fine. But the estimation is...
Yes, this will work.
This will work. So you would totally replace your GTI with a GR Corolla?
I would totally replace my GTI with a Corolla GR.
All right, there you go. It fit, and we have a winner.
Pleasantly surprised.
Pleasantly surprised. So, GTI?
Eventually.
Eventually. We'll be going away, and like I said, this is what I want to replace it with. This is the top contender.
Top contender.
Because the golf clubs fit.
And it's all-wheel drive.
And it's all-wheel drive. So, thanks for watching, and be sure to check me out next time, maybe with or without this guy, I don't know, with a new car du jour.